Today, in our Ask a Scientist segment, we'll be hearing from graduate student Kit Hamley, answering questions about her research in the Falkland Islands.
Hi, my name is Kit Hamley. I am a PhD candidate at the University of Maine Climate Change Institute in the Ecology and Environmental Science program.
Hi, my name is Manur and I'm from Alberta, Canada. So the first question I had, what made you want to do this specific study about the Warrah on the Falkland Islands?
So this is a really fun question for me to get to answer. And it's a little bit of kind of a winding path for me. But from an early age, I knew that I wanted to study all things regarding nature. I loved science. I loved being outside. So when I got to college, it was a pretty natural path for me to seek any classes that got me out looking at the natural world. So I took lots of classes in geology and in ecology, as well as some anthropology courses and archaeology. So then when I got to graduate school, I knew that I wanted to combine these interests and look at things that had happened in the past in particular. So I went to a talk by my future advisor, Jacqueline Gill, who's also on the paper as a co-author. And she had just gotten back from the Falkland Islands, and she had one slide that had a picture of some of the bones that Dale Evans found in the islands when he was something like 13 or 14, some of the Warrah bones. And she basically said, not a whole lot is known about how this fox or wolf got to the Falklands. It's something Darwin has speculated about, and this fox is now extinct. And so the only way to study it is to look at bones from the past. And at that point, I was hooked, and I knew that I really wanted to understand the system better. And that's something that's really cool about being a paleoecologist or an archaeologist is we're sort of the forensic scientists of the past. There are these clues left behind in sediment, things like pollen, charcoal, bones, stone tools, and a whole suite of other things and other clues that we can look at that give us insight into events and things that happened in the past. And then we can try to figure out exactly when those happened and in what way they happened. So I feel really privileged that I get to work on this question and know that there is a lot more that still needs to be done. And that's really exciting for me.
To find out more about Kit's research on the Falkland Islands, check out the article adapted by Science Journal for Kids titled, "How Did the Warrah Cross the Ocean to the Falkland Islands?"